2-0 win for Liverpool over Aston Villa this weekend. I actually predicted that one in my match preview, and that result, coupled with Man City's defeat to Brighton, another one I predicted, and Arsenal's draw with Chelsea, means we're now 5 points clear at the top of the table ahead of City, 9 clear of Chelsea and Arsenal. And listen, we're going into the November international break. It's still very early in the season. A lot can happen, but this is the momentum we needed. It's just been a beautiful, beautiful week to be a Liverpool fan. But let's get into some of the key takeaways from the game. First things first, I've got to give another shout out to that Anfield crowd, man. The atmosphere was absolutely electric. I wish I could have been at this game. I could have got tickets, but I was on holiday and my return flight was actually lining up with the game, so I couldn't quite get it to work out. But yeah, this was special, man. I just knew Saturday night under the Anfield lights on a big matchup against an Aston Villa side, obviously one of the bigger sides in the Premier League. You just knew the crowd would be up for it. We've been in brilliant form as well, so the excitement was there. And then City losing to Brighton just before just cranked it up that extra notch, really made it a bit of a cauldron. And yeah, end-to-end game drama at both ends and 2 counter-attacking goals as well. I find counter-attacking goals are just brilliant for lifting the crowd as well, because it's that you see it unfolding before your eyes, you're anticipating what's about to happen, and it just gets everyone on the edge of their seats ready and then erupt when the goal goes in. So yeah, it's just really exciting when those kind of goals are scored. And yeah, listen, man, it's been a week of just incredible atmospheres. Brighton, Leverkusen, Villa. This is what we need from Anfield all season long, man. None of that Nottingham Forest stuff that I'm sure Arne Slot still has nightmares about. More like this. We do this all season, and Anfield will be that fortress that people just do not want to try and test us at. Then we move on to the man who sat on the advertising boards in that photo, the king himself, Mohamed Salah, now up to 10 goals, 10 assists in 17 appearances in all competitions this season. Absolutely incredible. We're in November, and he's already hit double digits for goals and assists, getting another one of each in that game. He's now gone ahead of TT for assists in Premier League history. He was currently level with him. I think he's now third by himself in those standings. And he just creeps up the goal rankings as well. This guy is just, he's got records in his sight, man. And he's not letting it phase him. He's letting it just push him even further on, propel him. Just get this man a contract ASAP. And then there's Darwin Nunez, the man who benefited from Mohamed Salah's burst forward for the first goal. Yeah, he had a brilliant finish, obviously. The ball's picked up after Salah's been taken out, but Bailey takes it round the keeper and finishes from a very difficult angle. So it was a brilliantly taken goal. But then he gets a bit Nunez-y as well. He misses a couple of brilliant opportunities as the game goes on. Salah could have maybe had another assist as well for one of those. So yeah, it's things like this where I watch it, and it's great to see his confidence growing with the goals he does get, but at the same time, it's the big misses he makes as well. It's very, very irritating because he's just on the cusp of being something absolutely elite. So just, yeah, hopefully just hone that in and he'll be a really, really special player. Him and Salah as well, now 12 goals they've created between each other since Nunez joined us. Just a partnership, really, they're on such a wavelength with each other, and that one is nice to see it continue growing. Attacking stuff is all nice, but at the back as well, it's a clean sheet for us. Really solid performance, as you can see here from the stats breakdown for Ibu. Just an absolute brick wall. I am so happy to see him reach the November break now, still keeping himself fully fit. And yeah, I don't want to jinx it because he's had so many injury issues in the past, but if this guy stays fully fit for a whole season, just think about it. Him and Van Dijk at the heart of a defence, man. That is a title-winning defence if they can stay fit. And of course, another huge part of that clean sheet, Keller again, 2 massive saves from him at key moments in the game. I think both with the score still locked at 1-0, so huge saves. And it's just testament to him that we are without Alisson, the best goalkeeper in the world, I think most would agree. And we're just not feeling it whatsoever. He is just so good. I think it's quite obvious he'll probably leave us at the end of the season when Mohamed comes in, and he will go and become a number 1 and be a brilliant goalkeeper elsewhere. But while he's still here, while he's doing a job for us, we can just appreciate how lucky we are to have him.